is a lady who's taken entertainment and the opportunity to use serious things going on in our community and around the world and give it a humorous twist, while at the same time being willing to give it the kind of dignity it requires, at least in most instances. I saw one on YouTube just before I introduced her, right? And that I thought, oh, she did not go there. I introduce to you Taps and Tracy Ann Paul. Welcome to The Things That Matter.
Thank you for having me.
It is certainly a pleasure to have you here today. And beyond your popularity in YouTube, in media, and your ability to be critical and comedic at the same time, is also your willingness to speak to issues, whether it's politics, the Nelly Day situation, and other things, straight on. Where does all of this come from?
Well, I mean, I've always had a passion for like performing and acting and music and all these different things. And like growing up in the Bahamas, you know, like the art or entertainment and media industry is still kind of growing. So when I was really younger, I used to always say, well, I don't know what to do. We don't have a Hollywood. I don't know, like, and so finally I found an outlet to express myself and to, I guess, develop my talent and my craft, and that's how I started the vlogs. And I mean, I don't know, I've always been a very outspoken kind of person, so I guess it kind of went hand in hand. So it's just like my personality, and then I kind of infused it with my love for performing, and it just kind of came about like that.
YouTube is a quintessential nest for anybody who wants to embrace a global audience. And it says a lot when not only do you get attention from those outside of the Bahamas, but to get that support within the Bahamas. And when you see thousands and thousands and thousands of hits on a YouTube channel over a period of time, it says something about your validity in the country. What is it that you, at the end of the day, as a comic, as a social advocate, what is it that you want to make sure the Bahamas gets in this whole process?
Well, first and foremost, as an artist, I want young people like myself to see that as someone who's passionate about art or performing, that you can actually do something. You know, in my church, there's a saying that my pastor says, and it always stuck with me, which was, grow where you're planted. Because, you know, growing up, I've always had big dreams, like making it on the big screen and being in Hollywood and all this stuff. And honestly, it was really difficult for me growing up here. I just felt like so helpless. Like, I can't do anything. I need to move to LA. I need to move to New York. Like, there's nothing for me to do here to like express my talent. Like, a play comes along every, I don't know, every summer, and I just felt like kind of closed in and boxed in. But I think I want my vlogs and what I'm doing to show young people like myself who are passionate that, hey, you can do something. We can build an industry here, and you can represent your country on a local and a global level, like you said, with things like YouTube. So I think first and foremost, that's what I want to achieve. And then also, as a young woman, I want to show that young women that they have alternatives, because like a lot of young women and young people in general these days, you know, they get into a lot of bad things. But I think as a woman, I have like, I guess, a role to play, because even with what I'm doing, it's not that many like women, I don't think, really doing it. Like most of the vlogs, like the other popular ones in Nassau and in the world, it's mostly men like who are in charge of all the media and the entertainment. So I want to show women that, hey, we can do it too, you know, around the world, like Beyonce said. So I think that's important. And then also, as a young person, to show, I guess, the older generation that, hey, we have a voice, and all of us aren't ragamuffins or whatever you think. Like, we have, you know, intelligent thoughts, and we can articulate ourselves, and we have a voice. So, you know, that's pretty much what I'm trying to achieve.